Let's continue our topic about trapezoid. This time we have median of a trapezoid. So if we have midline theorem of triangle, so we have also median of trapezoid. So they are almost the same, but they just differ in shape. But the content or the thought is almost the same. It's just that the midline theorem is for triangle and median is for the trapezoid. So we have here the definition of median of a trapezoid. So median of trapezoid is equal to the half of the sum of the length of its bases. So if you're going to analyze, almost the same with triangle. It's just that triangle doesn't have a top because the top part of the triangle is point. Here in trapezoid, the top part is still a side. Now, so we have to identify or create first the midpoint of the side, so which is side AD and side BC, because we are going to create median. So this is the midpoint, and we can name this as point E. So you can name this using any letters. And the next midpoint is point F. So again, point E is midpoint of AD. So therefore, AE and ED are congruent. So point F is also midpoint of BC. Therefore, BF is congruent to FC. Same thing with the midline theorem of triangle. So once we have already the two midpoints, so we're just going to connect them to create median. So this is the median of trapezoid. And based on our definition, so it is equal to the half of the sum of the length of its bases. So therefore, we will get first the sum of AB and DC. So once we added AB and DC, we're going to divide it by 2. And that is the measurement of EF. So we can write that as EF, which is our median, is equal to AB plus DC, sum of the length of its bases over 2. So half. So AB plus DC over 2. So let's have an example. So for example, AB is 16 and DC is equal to 28. So how long is EF? To give you a formal solution, so we're going to replace the value of AB here, which is 16, and then replace the value of DC, which is 28. So we will have EF, which is the median, is equal to 16 plus 28 over 2. And we're going to simplify this. 16 plus 28 divided by 2 is equal to 22. So how did we get 22? 16 plus 28 is 44, and then divided by 2, it is 22. So you can do this mentally also. Simply, you just have to add 16 plus 28, 44 divided by 2, so that is 22. Now, so if you're going to analyze, so the difference between 22 and 16 and 28 and 22 are the same. So that's how we get also, or that's how we will identify if the measurement of EF is correct. So 22 minus 16 is 6, and 28 minus 22 is also 6. So from here, 22 minus 16 is 6, and then on the other side, 22 plus 8, or rather 6, is 28. So the difference is 6. So therefore, if the given measurement of the side AB and then median EF and then DC, if they have the same difference, so therefore the measurement are all correct. Next, so let's have this one. If AB is equal to 34 and EF is equal to 48, find DC. Ang pinagkaiba nito, given na yung median, ang nawawala naman ay yung third side or the lower base part. So how are we going to solve for this? pwede natin ditong gamitin yung technique a while ago. So you're going to get the difference. Di ba dapat nga, ang difference ng EF at saka AB and DC are the same. So what we're going to do here is to get the difference of 48 and 34, and that is 14. So 48 minus 34, so that is 14. So ngayon, dapat ang magiging difference din ng 48 at ng DC ay 14 din. So how are we going to do that? So we're just going to add 14 in 48, and that is the measurement of DC. So plus 14, so the answer will be 62. So next, if AB is 27 and DC is 43, so find EF. Again, so ang given dito ay dalawang base, and then ang nawawala ay EF. So it will be hard kung hahanapin natin yung difference kasi wala nga yung EF. So gagamitin natin yung the usual way of solving. So we're going to add AB and DC and then divide it by 2. So 27 plus 43. So ito po yung solution. 27 plus 43 is equal to 70 divided by 2. So that is 35. Again, 27 plus 43, that is 70. And then divided by 2, so that is 35. So our median here is equal to 35. So to check, or for checking, let's try to take the difference of 35 and 27 and 43 and 35. So 35 minus 27 is 8. And if you're going to take a look, 35 plus 8 is 43. So therefore, the value of median, which is 35, is correct. A trapezoid with a median has additional features. Since point E is midpoint and point F is also midpoint of BC and AD, so the additional features here that we can have is AE is congruent to ED and BF is congruent to FC. Or we can rephrase that, so we can also say that AE is half of AD. ED is also half of AD. So here on the other side, BF is half of BC and FC is half of BC. So if AE is 13, so what is ED? Since AE and ED are congruent, ED is also 13 and AD is 26. How about here on the other side? What if BC is 33? So how long is BF? So you're just going to divide 33 by 2 since BF is half of BC. Therefore, BF is 16.5. And FC is the same with BF. So it is also 16.5. In terms of angles, so there's a lot of angles here that we can form in trapezoid considering we have median. And there are angles here that are congruent. There are angles that are supplementary. So we're going to identify those. For example, this angle. So this angle, so let's name this using 3 letters. So this is angle BAE. So we can also name this as angle BAD. So they are just the same. So angle BAE and angle FED. So this angle is angle FED. So these two angles are congruent. So BAE and FED are congruent. So there. So next. So for example, we have here AEF. So I'm going to pause first this video and try to identify the angle that is congruent to angle AEF. Go. Try to focus on this side first. So AEF is congruent to here, EDC. Or you can name this also as ADC. Again, AEF is congruent to ADC or EDC. There. Next, let's have the other side. So what do you think the two angles that are congruent? So for example, we have ABF, ABF or ABC, ABC. ABC is congruent to what angle? So ABC or ABF is congruent to EFC. So this part. So I hope you are getting the pattern. So there's a pattern here. So next one, how about BFE? So this is BFE. So that is congruent to angle FCD. So they are congruent. So next one, so let's have the supplementary angles. So I will give you one first. So we have here BAE. So this angle, BAE, and AEF. So these two angles are supplementary. So therefore, if we're going to add the measurement of BAE and AEF, so that is equal to 180 degrees. So next one is FED. So FED, so which is here, and EDC, EDC. So FED and EDC. So don't be confused in naming an angle. So you just have to connect the dots or trace the dots. So FED, FED, and EDC. So when you add those angles or the measurement of those angles, that is also equivalent to 180 degrees. Going to the other side, let's have a short activity regarding the angles of a trapezoid involving median. So we have here BAE or BAD, which is equal to 115 degrees, and BFE, which is 40 degrees. So with these two given, so we can identify these angles or the measurement of these angles. So let's have number one. So the measurement of AEF. So what do you think is the measurement of AEF? So AEF is here. So you can pause first the video and try to think. So AEF is 65 degrees. So if we're going to analyze BAE and AEF, so they are supplementary angles. So if you're going to add 115 and 65 degrees, so that is 180 degrees. So next one is angle ABF. So angle ABF is here. So angle ABF. So again, try to think and pause the video first. So before I show you the answer. So the measurement of angle ABF is 140 degrees. So just like on the in the left side, so 115 or BAE and AEF are supplementary angles. On the right side, ABF and BFE are also supplementary angles. So 40 plus 140 is equal to 180 degrees. How about the measurement of angle FED? So FED is here, FED. So this is angle FED. So the measurement of angle FED is 115 degrees. So EFC, so EFC, so that is here. So and we have 40 here and we have 140 here. So the measurement of one or EFC is 140 degrees. So second to the last one is the measurement of angle FCD. So it is FCD. So the answer, therefore, the measurement of angle FCD, therefore, the measurement of angle FCD here is 40 degrees. So how about the last one, the measurement of angle EDC? So this is angle EDC. So the measurement of angle EDC is 65 degrees. So if we're going to take a look, angle AEF here, so that is congruent to angle EDC, so that is 65 AEF, so therefore EDC is also 65 degrees. Let's have this problem involving the median of a trapezoid. In trapezoid ABCD, PQ is the median. If AB is x plus 12, PQ is equal to 4x minus 18, and DC is equal to 3x minus 4, find x, AB, PQ, and DC. So let's remember that median of a trapezoid is equal to the half of the sum of the length of its bases. So we have here a formula. PQ is equal to AB plus DC over 2. So this defines the theorem about the median of a trapezoid. So we're in PQ, which is the median, is half of the sum of AB and DC. So PQ is equal to AB plus DC over 2. So this will be our formula. And then after getting the formula, so we're going to replace the value with the given. So we have here 4x minus 18 is equal to x plus 12 plus 3x minus 4 over 2. So we just replace the value. PQ is 4x minus 18 and AB plus DC is x plus 12 plus 3x minus 4. So we just put parentheses or quantity here in x plus 12 and 3x minus 4. So to emphasize or to show that x plus 12 is AB and 3x minus 4 is DC. And then all over 2. The next step here is to simplify the numerator. So x plus 12 plus 3x minus 4. So we just have to combine the like terms. So x plus 3x, so that is 4x, and 12 minus 4, that is 8. So the new equation will be, so 4x minus 18, so just bring it down, and then copy also the denominator 2. So it will become 4x plus 8. So x plus 3x is 4x, and 12 minus 4 is 8. So after that, so we just have to remove the denominator 2. So we can remove that or to eliminate that by using the cross multiplication. So we're going to multiply 4x minus 18 by 2. So we're just going to show it first. So 2 times 4x minus 18 is equal to 4x plus 8. So just copy 4x plus 8. Next is distribution method. So we have to multiply 2 by 4x and then 2 by negative 18. So 2 times 4x, so that is 8x. And 2 times 18, that is 36. So the new equation will be 8x. So from 2 times 4x minus 36 from 2 times 18 equal to 4x plus 8. And then after that, so we're going to combine like terms. But again, so we have to transpose the term to the other side so that like terms will be on the same side. So here we're going to transpose 4x on the left side so that 8x and 4x will be together, and negative 36 on the right side so that 8 and 36 will be together. And with that, we can combine the like terms. So 4x on the left side and negative 36 on the right side. And again, so when we transpose term, so the sign should change. And the result is 8x minus 4x is equal to 8 plus 36. So we transpose 4x on the left side. So that's why we have minus 4x since it's positive here on the right side. And when we transpose negative 36, so it will become positive 36 here on the right side. And 8x will remain on the left and 8 will remain on the right. So with that, we can combine like terms. So 8x minus 4x is 4x, and 8 plus 36 is equal to 44. So there. So 4x is equal to 44. So we just combine the like terms. And we are almost done. So we just have to remove 4. And we can do that by dividing both sides by 4. So 4x divided by 4 and 44 divided by 4. So whatever you do in the left side, you should do that also in the right side. Then we can cancel now 4 so that x will be isolated, so it will be alone. And then we will divide 44 by 4. So x is equal to 11 since 44 divided by 4 is equal to 11. The value of x now is 11, and the next part is to look for the value of AB, PQ, and DC since we already have the value of x. So to find the value of AB, so we're going to rewrite the given AB is equal to x plus 12. Simply, we just have to replace the value of x here with 11. So we have here AB is equal to 11 plus 12. And AB is equal to 23 since 11 plus 12 is 23. Next one is PQ. Same thing, we have to rewrite the given. So PQ is equal to 4x minus 18. And then replace the value of x with 11. So 4 times 11 minus 18. So 4 times 11 is 44. And then subtract that by 18. Then PQ is equal to 26. And the last one is the value of DC. So again, we're going to rewrite that. DC is equal to 3x minus 4. Substitute the value of x with 11. So we have 3 times 11 minus 4. So we have 33 minus 4. And 33 minus 4 is 29. So the answer here is 11, AB is 23, PQ is 26, and DC is equal to 29. Now, so we can check if our answers are correct. So let's try to observe the answers, especially for AB, PQ, and DC. So AB is 23, PQ is 26, and DC is equal to 29. Now, so we can check this by taking the difference of 26 and 23 and 29 and 26. So if the difference are the same, so therefore our answers are correct. Now let's have 26 minus 23 here. So we have a difference of 3. So 26 minus 23 is 3. Now, so 26 and 29, so we can see also that the difference is 3. Since if we're going to add 3 by 26, so that is 29. So we can conclude now that the given or the answers that we got are correct.